Let's go. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Hello everybody, welcome to World of Tanks with the Gazbeard. And what do you do when you're in one of the worst mobility tank destroyers in the game and you're bottom tier in a tier 8 battle, driving a tier 6 vehicle? Well, you only have one option, and that is to take advantage of the strengths of the vehicle, which in the case of the Sturer Emil is that gun. It's got a long reload, it's got a terrible side-to-side traverse without moving the hull of the vehicle, which causes aiming bloom, but it does have an incredible gun depression, and it hits like a, well, what could we compare this gun to in terms of how it hits? KV2 maybe? It certainly punches out the damage. So, it's got long range, it's got reasonably good accuracy, it's got a reasonably quick aiming time for its size, but it's got a god-awful slow reload. The vehicle's got no mobility at all. You can see just how far behind everybody I am already, and this was at a time on this map when the standard tactic was everybody rushes across to the east to heavy corner. This was January 2017, and I'm thinking the only place I'm going to be useful is to try and cover the base in case of a breakthrough, and at the same time to provide support to the left flank or western flank because of the big open spaces on this side of the map. Now I'm just watching up into the northeast of the map, believe it or not, that spotted vehicle right up in the northeast at about C7, trying to figure out if I can get a mini-map shot like I've done in so many games in other vehicles. But then I remember this vehicle only carries 15 rounds of ammunition. I don't want to be speculatively firing shots to the other end of the map in the hope that I hit something based on an aiming line on the minimap. So I bring my attention back to the middle area of the left hand side of the map, waiting for something to show itself, and there we are. There's something, but even though it's spotted, it's probably in the moat around the old castle. I don't have a shot, but I'm just going to try and get in position, and you can see just how quickly and how badly the aiming bloom is on this gun, and that was a wasted shot. I mean, he was already ducking and diving backwards and forwards. There was no way that was going to hit because I was not going to get my aim on him for long enough, and with the aim bloom on this gun, even the slightest bit of movement after aiming in and the shot was going to disappear. But I'm going to exercise patience. I'm going to wait here because I know targets will present themselves, and as you can see, I'm way back off the ridgeline, so he seems to be making for that gate. I knew he would pause coming out of the gate to see what was presenting himself. He's thrown a shot in the direction he thought the shot came from. He's disappeared from being spotted. I put another shot there in the hope he was still behind that bush, but he wasn't. He'd actually moved on. Smart player, obviously knew what would happen if he stayed there. So, not going to get a shot while he's down in that moat, especially underneath the bridge. He's going to be arty safe under the bridge. Our VK has gone down to try and deal with him, which is good. VK is a very capable vehicle. It's one of my favourite mid-tier German vehicles. That one and its sister. Now there's a target for me. He's been tracked. Boom. Deleted. That's what this vehicle is good for. That guy's now behind the rock that's just on this side of the moat. There's no way on earth I'm going to get a shot at him, but I'm just watching him, just in case he makes a mistake. And still not moved more than a couple of yards from that position that I set up after I left the original spawn. There's a roof. Right, okay, let's just reposition a little bit, get a better line of sight around the buildings in the middle of our range towards whatever that was. And there it is, it's a tank destroyer. Give him a heavy slap in the rear. And reload, 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 reload. Come on, reload. Get him before he rolls out. Now he's being cagey. Take the shot anyway. Get him. Okay, so we've got 2 kills so far. Starting to rack up what would really be a respectable amount of damage. And somebody's pinging the minimap saying that they're camped on the back of the centre ridge. That map spamming is something that used to be very annoying. I think it's probably eased off a bit now. But I'm looking for targets of opportunity. Is that going to be one? I think I've got a low building behind them trees. Oh, there we are.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
We'll just take him off the map. And at this point, the score's 14-6. Probably the RT in the top corner in A1 is the only vehicle left. So let's get some mileage on the clock. Just pad our stats a little bit to show that we didn't stay in the same position the entire game. Just roll forward. There's nothing we can do. We're never going to get up to the RT before anybody else gets there. So just drive forward, get some mileage. And that's it. That was 1900 damage and 3 kills in a bottom tier tank destroyer that's a pain in the arse to drive even when it's top tier. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.